What's up, we out and about family? We're back again with another video, and this time we're going to be talking about things to do in Cartagena, Colombia, baby. So if you looked at any of our recent videos, we talked to you guys about where we stayed, but now we're going to be talking about things to do in Cartagena and maybe some things you might want to do when you're out there. But before we get started, definitely make sure to subscribe so you do not miss any of the trips and tips and giveaways for any of our future trips or destinations. So let's jump right into it.
So the first thing that we're going to talk about that is an absolute must do when you're in Cartagena, which you guys have definitely seen trending and in popular TikToks and popular reels, is the Volcano mud bath. So we actually got a lot out of this one excursion that we booked. We booked it as a whole. We were picked up from our hotel. We were brought to the Volcano mud bath, and in this area they did have different shops for you to buy food and drinks and other things from, and then you were able to walk all the way up a bunch of stairs and go into the Volcano mud bath. Now the thing about this is that there are a whole lot of people in there, guys, a bunch of people. But the cool thing is, not only do they have workers giving you the massages in the Volcano mud bath, but they also have people there to take your phone and actually get footage of you, pictures and videos, which is really amazing because obviously your hands are dirty and everybody wants to experience this at the same time. So while we were in there, somebody was getting footage of us, which was really amazing. And then after we got done with the Volcano mud bath, we walked down the stairs and you go right into the ocean. And they have people throwing water on you and washing you off. You take off your swimsuit and they rinse it out for you and all that. And that was really nice as well. A great experience. So when you leave there, we were actually supposed to see the pink sand beach, which we're going to talk about a little bit later. But at the time, unfortunately, due to the weather, we were not able to go to that part of the experience, but that was also included. And then we went to like a different resort. So this resort was more isolated. It was a beach there. Now the beach was okay. The beach, you know, it was like a little, well, very empty, but not great water, I would say, compared to like the other beaches that we did experience in Cartagena. But if you wanted to go in, you definitely could. It did rain a little bit. But after that, they also have different areas for you to go into the pool. And when you're done wanting to go to the pool, then they actually feed you. And when I tell you guys, we had the best food. We had the absolute best food. They gave us soup, they gave us fish, they gave us rice, they gave us drinks. It was absolutely amazing. And by the time we were done with this excursion, we were pooped and slept the whole ride back to the hotel. So we had a great time. And guys, this was only $50 USD. So if you're looking to go on this excursion, click the link in the description so that you're able to go on the same exact excursion that we went on.
So as Anna said, on one of our excursions, there was a pink sea option that we were actually included with. But however, due to the season in which that we went, we weren't able to experience it. But it is a very popular thing to do when you're in Cartagena. So if you're able to actually experience that excursion, definitely take a look into it, go on that tour, and definitely enjoy yourself. Now, what from we heard is that the waters are really deep out there, so you can only go up to about 2 meters. But I'm sure you guys will be able to hear everything from your tour guide out there.
So the next thing to do, which is not really like a big excursion, but more of an experience, is go ahead and take a taxi down to the city and go by where all the ships and the bay area is. Now, the reason why I say this is because there are so many boats out there for you to see and pass, and there are actually some excursions that you're able to do and get on a ship yourself or on a boat yourself and go and experience the bay. Also, you're able to go ahead and meet a lot of people because that is just a very popular tourist area. So that's what, especially at nighttime, you definitely want to go and see all the beautiful lights and see all the people and all the excitement in that area. Definitely going down by that bay and seeing the water and seeing the boats is a must do when you're in Cartagena.
So let's get a little bit into the nightlife, all right? So downtown Cartagena, next to the clock tower, I'll tell you like this. Anything you want to do is definitely in that area. Whether it's nightlife, whether it's restaurants, on rooftop bars, whether it's just being out having a good time, that's definitely the area to be at. So clock tower is located not too far away from actually where Anna was talking about as far as the boats and the ocean. As we know, Cartagena is right next to the water, but everything is close distance. You know, everything is just driving distance away. So it's not too far from anything that you may want to do. Now, we went to the clock tower one night. We were able to go to a nice, beautiful restaurant. They had jazz playing on the rooftop. So we walked to the top of the roof. Everybody was having a good time, dancing, drinking, eating, and just having a good time. We were actually able to overlook the clock tower and the rest of Cartagena from this rooftop. So we'll definitely drop the description down below if you guys want to check that out and be able to get that experience yourself. Also, there are plenty other hotels in that area too. Just found one recently that has a pool as well as a bar. So downtown Cartagena is really where it's at. I mean, and one thing I'll tell you like this, if you haven't came across somebody who's coming up to you just rapping, you have not visited Cartagena, Colombia, okay? So definitely make sure you guys check that out and be able to experience that.
So the next thing that you absolutely must do when you're in Cartagena is visit Gethsemane, okay? Now this is a very popular tourist area as well, once again. And here is so many colorful opportunities for you to get your photo ops. If you're anything like us and we love our photo ops, our reels, our content, this is definitely the place to be. This is where you can see all the colorful walls, the signs. This is where you'll be able to see all the beautiful ladies with their colorful outfits and their fruit and take pictures with them. And the cool thing is that we had a personal guide who took us basically like all over Cartagena. We luckily found him that when we were getting our taxi, and we kept his phone number, and he was basically our tour guide through the whole time. So if you guys are looking to really experience Cartagena in a different way, when you visit, go and get a taxi and talk to them and say, hey, I'm here for X amount of days. I would love for you to show me around, and I'm sure that they'll probably be open to it. So to continue, this place was absolutely beautiful. There were so many amazing things to see, so many amazing things to learn, so many amazing places to visit, and it was just a great experience. It was definitely amazing for us to do because we did stay at the Hyatt Regency, which is more on the outskirts where not all of this type of excitement is happening. It was really amazing for us to be able to experience this. So definitely make sure that you guys go and do that. Go look at the colorful walls and all those amazing things that we know Cartagena for. Make sure that you go and do that while you are there.
So there's actually a lot of history that Cartagena actually offers. We were able to go to the walls of Cartagena, and I think this was like an old kind of war area. I don't know the full history of it, but definitely something that's worth checking out. I mean, we were able to actually go to the top of the wall to be able to overlook the city of Cartagena. We walked in the inside and just experienced what it was like to be in that element. I would say it was pretty interesting to be able to see those things and experience them, not knowing the full history, but being able to experience it, you know, hands-on in person was pretty dope. So if you guys are in Cartagena, I would say definitely check it out. It's more historical. It's not too much of a turn-up kind of thing, but it's more of a museum feel. So definitely take a look.
And the cool thing is here you actually get to see the Colombia flag. So if you want some really cool photo ops with the flag, they're there for you as well too.
So just like any other city, Cartagena actually has a city sign too. So if you guys want to get some photos in front of the Cartagena sign, it's located right next to the beach. Beautiful background, tons of locals in the area, so you actually can get the real feel for what it is to be in Cartagena near the sign.
Yes, that's definitely a must do. So last but not least, guys, definitely make sure you check out the local stands and the local shops. Now the reason why this is important is because one, you'll be able to get this stuff for a lot cheaper, but also two, being able to get the street food, guys. There was this one food that I absolutely loved, and it was like this like dough thing with like eggs in there, and you see them make it right in front of you. I was eating that like twice, 3 times a day. I loved it so much. It was so good. Probably my favorite eats in Cartagena. But to be able to just go and experience the stands and the local shops, it's definitely a must do, and then you're able to get more of the actual cultural items from Cartagena opposed to maybe anything outsourced to anything like that. So that's not really like an excursion or anything like that, but it's something that I highly recommend that you must do if you're looking to visit Cartagena.
So guys, these are the things in which that we did while we were on our trip. Cartagena has tons of things to offer. So if you ever been to Cartagena and you're watching this video, definitely drop a comment below on what the best excursions were for you. And if you want to take any of the tips that we have given out for you, look at the description below where we'll have everything listed for you to check out and apply to your next trip to Cartagena, Colombia.
So guys, thank you so much for tuning into our video. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, put that bell notification on. If you're looking to go to Cartagena but you don't want the hassle of planning your own trip or anything like that, click the link in the description and we will plan it for you, hassle free. All you have to do is book it and go. And if you are looking to get your own customized itinerary, we can help you with that too. So thank you guys so much. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, TikTok, on all social media platforms. Make sure you subscribe to our website so you never miss anything that we are giving out to our community, and we would love for you to join in as well. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys on the beaches of the world. Peace.